They say a friend in need is a friend indeed, and that's true of Russian help. Russia has sent 2 aircraft load of medical supplies already. So there's more than 22 tons of humanitarian aid, including 20 units of oxygen-producing equipment, 75 artificial lung ventilating devices, 150 medical monitors, and 2 lakh packages of medicines. The United States on Wednesday sent the first batch of aid to India to stop the spread of COVID-19 and meet the urgent health needs of the Indian people. The shipment from the United States includes 440 oxygen cylinders and regulators. More than 250 oxygen cylinders were ferried from Singapore by Singapore Air Force C-130 Hercules aircraft. Dubai has also sent 12 cryogenic containers that will be used to store and transport liquid oxygen in India. Bangkok has also sent aid to India amidst this crisis.
This evening, a United States C-5 aircraft with oxygen cylinders, oxygen regulators and other essential supplies has taken off from California, and it's expected to land in Delhi tomorrow. And there will be perhaps more such sorties that will be undertaken.
And India Today's Geeta Mohan spoke to Nisha Desai Biswal, President of US-India Business Council, on the task force that's been created by over 40 US companies to mobilize medical assistance and supplies to India.
Could you elaborate on the task force that is now being created to mobilize assistance and forces for India?
Absolutely. The task force for global pandemic response, mobilizing for India, is really focused on creating that big tent. We, had a meeting with the Secretary of State in which we had just an amazing outpouring of presence of American business leaders from across the country. It came together in a matter of hours, and every CEO cleared their calendar, cleared their schedule to be in the room, to be able to stress the urgency and the importance of a holistic and comprehensive response to support India, the vital importance of India to the global response, because, it's not only that there is a major need in India and we want to mobilize to meet that need and to ease and prevent the loss of life and suffering in India, but it's also that India is a vital cog in the global response to the pandemic, the global economy, the global supply chain on pharmaceuticals, on vaccines. And so we have got to mobilize not only the United States, but the international community to meet the challenge in India so that India can help us meet the challenge globally.
And while all of this is happening, when friends are coming forward to help, you have a country like China that appears to be trying to sabotage India's fight back against COVID-19. China is doing all it can to block US aid to India to combat the COVID crisis. So while India is battling against the deadly virus, there is an acute oxygen shortage. China has halted the US shipment of medical equipment to India, citing a cargo aircraft ban. The shipment of 1,000 oxygen concentrators now is being rerouted through Japan because China is not permitting a direct flight from China to India when it comes to US equipment to aid to India. This, as the US is expected to send about 1 lakh oxygen concentrators to India, out of which 31,000 are expected to arrive by end May. The US-India Strategic Partnership Forum is one of the key nodal forums mobilizing medical aid to India for dealing with the ongoing COVID crisis.
We know that the US ISPF has really rallied forces to ensure that oxygen concentrators reach India sooner than later. What are your plans? Is there a timeline? How have you mobilized forces to ensure that that oxygen concentrators reach India? And what's the amount that we can look at?
So at the moment, what we have basically sourced is around 31,000 pieces of oxygen concentrators. And these are 5 liter, 8 liters, and 10 liters. The whole strategy is to make sure that these can be used at homes. They're battery powered. At the same time, so you don't want to basically inundate the hospital system. So that was one strategy we had. Our challenge is basically logistics, because we were sourcing a lot of these from China. China, for whatever reason, has stopped all cargo flights into India. And one of our first consignment landed in India, and we had to route it from Shanghai to Tokyo and then back into India from Tokyo to Delhi. And we're looking at other aspects, moving them from Shanghai to Dubai, Shanghai to Bangkok. It just adds the timeline, because you want to move this very, very fast. And we are working with the Empowered Committee chaired by Amitabh Khan to make sure that they move fast through customs. We are sending them to the Indian Red Cross so they can distribute, because they have a better network across the country to be able to support and take a decision whom to give them.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.